Hi everyone. Do you ever feel like distractions are running your life, whether it's at work, with family, or during personal time? Staying focused seems harder than ever, but what if you could reclaim control and truly be indistractable? Today, I'm sharing insights from the game-changing book, Indistractable by Nir Eyal and Julie Lee. We'll uncover practical strategies to help you focus on what truly matters so you can live the life you desire. So let's dive in and unlock the power of unwavering focus. No matter what area of your life you want to improve, whether it's to read more books, spend more quality time with your partner and improve your romantic relationship, or even spend more time with friends and family, or to be more productive at work, or even if you want to have the kind of body and the health you know you deserve, or if you want to actually start pursuing that business you've always held yourself back from starting because you simply haven't found the time. All of these things require you to focus in order for you to live the life you want. But why is it, even when we say we want all of these things, we often find ourselves going off track? Let's uncover the strategies that can help you regain control and become truly indistractable. So first up, mastering your internal triggers. Internal triggers are emotions or feelings that often lead us to seek relief in distractions. Imagine sticking to a healthy eating plan all day long, only to find your energy and willpower dropping by the evening. This drop may steer you towards comfort or binge eating, a common distraction. Instead of turning to food, recognize the pattern and the emotions behind the urge. Are you seeking comfort, relief, or are you simply fatigued? When I feel compelled to snack out of stress, I try to pause and identify the feeling. Instead, I choose a relaxing activity like meditation or journaling to address the real need and connect with myself in a far healthier way. This allows me, more often than not, to successfully urge surf. And remember, my dear friends, mindfulness and self-compassion go a long way. Embrace your feelings without judgment and understand they don't have to dictate your actions. So next, let's make time for traction. Traction is any action that moves you towards what you really want. Eyal emphasizes the importance of planning your time to ensure you make progress on your true priorities rather than getting sidetracked. Traction drives us towards our goals and represents actions aligning with our values. Values are the core principles that guide our decisions and priorities in life. For example, if one of your values are health, actions like regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate rest become essential. To be indistractable and laser focused, consider time boxing. This is when you allocate specific blocks of time for varied activities. Assign your day slots dedicated to work, leisure, and personal growth. For instance, if meal prepping is crucial because you value health, set aside a Sunday morning maybe to plan and prepare healthy meals. Guard this time to ensure consistency and progress. And likewise, if personal development is a priority to you, you might dedicate 30 minutes each evening to reading or taking an online course. Protect this time to nurture your growth and ensure alignment with your values. I will explain more on this shortly. I'll also suggest we hack back external triggers. These are things like external notifications and distractions that tempt us away from our task. Review your phone and computer settings and turn off non-essential alerts. Silence all social media notifications during work hours, for example. This deliberate reduction ensures your environment is tuned in for focus. Finally, let's prevent distractions with pacts. Pacts are commitments that hold us accountable to our priorities. So consider creating a price pact. So this could look like absolutely anything. It could be promising your friend you're going to give them £200 if you don't stick to your plans, or even clean their house from top to bottom. It's whatever resonates with you, something that will help you to stick to your plans. And now let's explore one of the other powerful tools discussed in the book, time blocking. It's not just a method to organize your tasks. It's a transformative strategy that can help you achieve optimal productivity, prioritize effectively, and foster a meaningful work-life balance. So how does time blocking help us? Number one, it increases productivity by allocating specific time slots for each task. You minimize distractions and hyper-focus on one activity at a time. This approach helps you complete tasks more efficiently, leaving you with extra time for other pursuits. So by using time blocking, you actually create more time in your life and you stay more organized. So number two, it reduces stress because with a clear plan in place, you'll eliminate the last minute rush and have a clear overview of your workload, reducing anxiety and making even busy days feel a lot more manageable. Number three, it improves time management. Time blocking gives you a real sense of exactly how long tasks actually take, helping you become better at estimating and planning and ensuring your day is productive as possible. And number four, personal fulfillment. By dedicating time to important personal tasks like exercising or spending time with loved ones, family and friends, just as you would for work tasks, you create a more balanced life, aligning yourself with your values and your goals. And number five, it boosts decision making. With prefined slots, you spend less time making choices about what to work on next, freeing up more mental energy for critical decisions. So how to implement time blocking? Number one is identify your priorities. Begin by listing tasks you need to accomplish, including both work and personal activities, and categorize them by priority. Number two, allocate time. Assign each task a specific block of time on your calendar. Be realistic about how long each task will take and leave some buffer time to accommodate for any unexpected events if possible. And number three is set boundaries. Treat these time blocks as appointments, not just suggestions. Communicate your schedule to colleagues or family members to minimize interruptions. And number four, review and adjust. At the end of each week, assess how well your time blocks worked. Adjust future blocks to reflect tasks that took longer or shorter than you expected. Okay then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you so you have an example of what time blocking can look like for you. And it's just about incorporating, everything that you value in life. And I know particularly for a lot of people pleasers who tend to practice self-neglect because all their life is about pleasing other people, then something like this can really help you to stay focused. So I find a digital calendar works amazing because you can actually set your calendar up to give you notifications, and then they come up on your home screen on your phone, so showing you that it's time to exercise or time to rest, time to do whatever is important for you. So I'll just share my screen with you to give you an example now. So as you can see, I block my appointments out first. So obviously any appointments I have, the clients that I know I'm going to be seeing throughout the week, I've blocked those time blocks out in different colors, and time, I create time to do my presentations. I've got time to go to the gym, food shopping, to do my Facebook posts, housework, literally everything. And at the corner here you can see clear up desktop and update master plans, and creative learning down the bottom. So there's always something that I prioritize to learn. So basically, as you can see, it's just a case of popping in there what's most important to you, and roughly finding that time throughout your week, throughout your daily commitments, that you can actually incorporate those things into your life. So basically, if you really want to make this useful, it's just looking at all the areas within your life and what you want to create. So if, for an example, your relationship is starting to feel a bit stale and a bit stagnant, maybe you want to prioritize quality time with your partner. And it's too easy when you're sat down watching TV with each other and maybe snacking. Change something and just simply eat at the table together so you can communicate more. And in doing so, you might allocate a specific time each day and have that notification come up on your phone, and to remind you of the 3 things. And so the 3 things that you want to be when you are sat down with your partner. I don't know what those 3 things are for you, but it might be, I want to be present, I want to be loving, and I want to be joyful or interested in my partner. So you're not just having food, because it's never about the amount of time that we spend with a person, it's about the quality of time. So looking at what is it that you want to actually bring to your relationships. And it's about keeping everything in a maintenance stage, because anything that we don't look after, anything that's not growing is dying. So if you're not helping a relationship to grow and flourish, then in effect it is dying. And if you're not looking after your health, it might mean that to begin with, you just prioritize just doing 10 sit-ups each morning, maybe, for example, something that doesn't take long. And then by the end of the week, you've done 70 sit-ups that you wouldn't have done. Or you might prioritize going for a walk, or just putting some exercise videos on, or putting your favorite music on and dancing, just to incorporate that movement into your day. And it might be something that you do after you drop the kids off to school, or it might be something that you do, you might want to go to the gym after you've come home from work. So basically, you are starting to look after every area of your life. You're looking after your relationships, you're looking after your health. If you want to start a business and you've got a busy schedule because you're working all week, it might mean just getting up 1 hour earlier every day of the week and spending an hour focusing on the business that you want to become. So it is literally, I can't even express to you the power of time blocking and your ability to be indistractable, because literally it will give you back so much more time. And I know I've done this a lot with my clients, and in the beginning it can look quite overwhelming to kind of block your time out and state that I'm going to be doing this at that time and X, Y, and Z. It can look overwhelming, but it will bring you back so much time. It's unbelievable. For example, maybe you're a busy mum and you've got, a couple of small children in the house, and it's so difficult to stay on top of things. But what if each day of the week you prioritized. You might clean the bathroom and toilet on the one day. You'll have the kitchen spring cleaning for the next day, the bedrooms on another day. And literally, throughout the week, you're just keeping on top of things because you've prioritized them. And again, if you're trying to look after your health, it might mean you've got a time that you've allocated for creating a shopping list, a time for batch cooking, and a time for freezing food, so that you're planning in advance. Should anything go wrong, it's not going to take you off track. Should you fancy picking up something quick on the way home, you won't do it because you've got fresh snacks that you can just pick up and easily eat in the fridge, and stuff that you've frozen, which will help keep you in track and in line with your values. And the key with this is, once those alarms go off telling you what to do and when, you're going to find whether the time that you've allocated is long enough or not. And so you're going to have a period of adjustment. But then what you'll discover might go wrong is what happens in between tasks. And this is again coming back to being focused and indistractable. So you might find, let's say you finish cleaning your kitchen and then you think, oh, I'll just have a cup of coffee and I'll just have a look on Facebook for a minute. And then before you know it, you have literally lost an hour, you've gone off track, and you're chatting to friends, and you've gone and met someone, and everything you decided to do has just gone out of the window. So it's even about, allowing yourself to meet up with your friends and have time for fun and relaxation after you've done the tasks that you need to do. So it's rewarding yourself with those things that you enjoy as well. And obviously, kind of making time for family and friends and time for relaxation is priority to have. So I hope you can see how impactful looking after every area of your life is. Because, kind of 10 years from now, if you're not looking after your health and you're not looking after your relationships, or maybe you're not being so productive at work. So this tool is an absolutely amazing tool that can really help you keep on track with everything that's important to you. And and if you're trying to stay indistractable, remember, when those notifications go off, you need to be swapping from one task to another. Allow yourself a coffee break, in between. Calculate that in, and when the notification goes off, 15 minutes later to do the next task, make sure you keep on track. So I hope you found this really useful today and you implement it within your life. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.